Hello guys, and today we will be doing this crazy, so I will be reading you some of my cringy stories when I was little that I made, and I'm just gonna jump into it and get this over with. This is a Underfell series, and yeah, don't go crazy on me, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. You walked. You just kept walking. You walked in snow. It was cold. You were freezing. You fell to your knees. It hurt like spikes going through your feet. But you couldn't move. You couldn't stay warm. There's no possible way. Getting out of this situation was impossible. You were ready to give up, but your determination stopped you. Help me, you said. Somebody, you pleaded. You heard the most annoying sound behind you. Hey, sweetheart, said a voice. A kind voice. How are you doing? You looked up. There were black, dark red, and bright yellow sneakers in front of you. You looked up to see a skeleton in a red and black coat with a yellow zipper that looked like sharp teeth. You trembled, but something inside your heart, your soul, told you that everything would be okay. You were picked up by this tall skeleton that was not the one that was speaking to you. He didn't say a thing, but glared at the small, short skeleton. The skeleton smiled, but once the tall skeleton turned around, the look on his face made a cringing, horrible snarl. You calmed yourself down. Where? How? You cuddled the tall skeleton that was holding you. The tall skeleton acted annoyed, but really he was very precious. He didn't want to hurt anyone. He didn't want to hurt anything. He was good. He was nice. But he acted unamused and rolled his eyes at you. The shorter skeleton growled. Hey, let me get that for you, brother. The taller skeleton shook his head. No, I insist on you letting me have this poor child. I shall take this beep, beep, beep. You heard, interrupting a tall skeleton's sentence. Well, that must be the king. So I'll take that for you, brother. Well, all right, said the loud and annoying brother. Now give her to me, Papyrus. All right, said Papyrus. Well, goodbye, Sans. Bye, bro, said the shortest skeleton named Sans. He put you inside of his coat jacket. He was warm. He had an unamused face, but again, I could tell, you could tell, he was enjoying having you near. You don't know why, but you felt safe by the horrifying, trembling smile. You wanted to hate it, but you just couldn't. You were late. A few seconds later, you passed out. Very briefly, when you entered the warmness, you grabbed on to a soft cloth and hugged it. Soon you felt yourself being laid down and covered up. You could feel the filth in the room, though, but it didn't mind you. You felt a bony hand still holding yours. You felt the sheets move down toward the floor every few minutes. The older skeleton that was shorter was sitting on the ground next to the bed with his arm turned to yours, with his back to the bed, and his arm thrown over his shoulder and holding your hand. He had his eyes closed, and you thought he was asleep for a split second, but you knew he wasn't. He was just faking it. He was really thinking about you and why you were here, and if you would stay, and why you hugged him, why you gave him a warm feeling, why was your smile so precious to him. Well, he was wondering. He didn't know you were awake until you moved over and slid off the bed next to him. The sheet still wrapped around you. You stood up and walked out, not saying a word to the skeleton, because you were too afraid. The older skeleton opened his eyes and saw you walking away. He jumped up and walked over, slowly behind you, dragging the blanket behind you, throwing it over your shoulders. You quickly realized that you were very weak. You weakened, and then fell. Hey guys, I'm back, and well, that was amusing. If you want a part 2, I'm gonna give it to you either way. I'm sorry, bye. Love you guys. If you like this video, you can subscribe and like. If you didn't like this video, leave it down in the comment section how you'd want me to improve. Bye.